That genuinely gives me goosebumps every single time. I absolutely love it. Hello and welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us here today for Imola. We've got the absolutely legendary circuit of Imola for you here today. Based in Italy, and the whole passion I claimed it to be in our social media posts, and you know what, I will stick with that because I certainly am very passionate about here. So today I have got joining me Eric. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, and welcome to the Combox. And looking forward to the race today.
I'm looking very much forward to this. It'll be very fun to see. I've not been super active in the
Superb.
ACC, and yeah.
Well, let's see how everyone gets on here today. Just let us know how the audio balance is there, everyone. I've been tweaking it around. Am I on the correct mic? That is a very good question. Uh,
Let's change this up. Is that much better? Is that better? Yes, that is right. It is a league race. Is that sounding better now, Ryan? Hopefully.
It's
Yes,
better, yes.
superb. All right, wonderful. Yes, Bloody Lip, this is a league race. This is round 3 of the season. So, first of all, Assetto SimSports. If you need some sim racing gear, don't forget to grab some of their gear and use our code Phoenix SimSport for 5% discount at the checkout. All right, let's get stuck in. So, here we go. It is just in practice at the moment, so we are just waiting on the drivers completing their final laps. Oh yeah, I would have loved to have you in, but you do need to sign up before 3 p.m. on Saturday UK time, because otherwise you'll not be on the entry list. But please do join us for next week. If you need an invite to the server or anything, please just let me know, and I will put that in the chat. But if you're already in the server, do sign up to the SimGrid, and we will get you all signed up. But anyway, yeah. There we go. Green light for qualifying. Let's hit drive and get underway. And there we go. We should be all ready to rock and roll now. Who is first out of the pits? So, quite a bit of battling for position in the pit lane here. Jason Farmer inside the silver bullet. This is going to be interesting whenever they both come
tight.
out of the pits. Yeah, exactly. It looks like it has sorted itself out, so thankfully all good. So, who do we think is going to be up there in qualifying here today? Quite a lot of people that are going to be challenging for it. Let's see, I think Jason Farmer certainly going to be one that is one to watch. What do you think?
I think he's been a very good driver. I must have played a very good season. I am very unprepared. I need to get the sim grid up to be able to have every single tab of every single driver, which I've now forgotten.
Yes, information is the commentator's friend, isn't it? So, yeah, I think Jason, he's in for a good shot here. He's driving Ferrari here today. Now, in a bit of queue traffic, so he's going to need to leave plenty of space to the cars in front. Else we probably be looking at as well.
It would be
all quite mixed up, and we do seem to be missing Graysick and Valfunder at the moment. So quite a few big names that aren't out on track here today. Hi, Antonia. Thank you very much. Hopefully we will have a good race indeed. As we see Jason prepping his lap. And
lots of traffic here now.
Lots of traffic indeed. Let's go on board with Jason as he prepares his lap. And we've got a nice bit of clean air in front of us. Coming down the pit straight now. And on we go with the lap. I say straight, but it isn't really. It is flat out. Oh, Val is there. Okay. And we're going to brake just as the curb starts on the outside. Flick the car in. And try to avoid taking those sausages as much as possible. Jason absolutely loving riding over the sausages, using much track on the exit of turn 3. We're going to flick the car in turn 4. Carry as much speed as we can, but very tricky. You have to set the car up for turn 5. Then down into the hairpin. Keep it nice and tight. Just do a great job. Run wide on the exit. Use that curb to carry as much speed as possible. You're right, Val Thunder in P10 at the moment on a purple lap. So Val Thunder is going to be in there and having a good race, hopefully. And then down towards the legendary Aqua Minerale. We flick the car right and then brake as the car is turning. Such a tricky braking zone. And use as much curb as we can on the exit as we come up towards the chicane. Now, how much curb is Jason going to use? Brake as the curb starts on the left. Use loads of the sausage curb on both sides. These cars don't mind going up over those sausage curbs. Some cars more than others, but the Ferrari seemingly dealing with that no problem. Down into the penultimate corner, another tricky braking zone because the track just turns right as we want to start braking. But Jason dealing with that lovely. Into the final corner. And exit. And as we come up towards the line, it is going to be, unfortunately, invalid. But it's a 42-1. So at the minute, about 2 seconds off of the pole pace at the moment. But that was Jason's first lap. It always takes a little bit of time for the car to warm up and get up to pressure and temperature.
As we see Val Thunder going P1 with the first run.
40.6, lovely lap. Yep.
Very close behind his companies.
Yeah, so Val Thunder with a little bit of pressure at the moment. And then they've got a little bit of a gap to Rene Pranzo, 0.8 of a second off of pole. Now, I suspect quite a few people will slot into that gap in a moment.
Yeah, and then we have another 8/10 just behind Pranzo as well, to Francesco Marinocchio.
Interesting. Ooh, just on screen there, looking like Francesco. Yeah, catching some traffic now. Has he been blocked or has he just caught the Aston Martin ahead there? Not quite sure.
Flashing his lights.
But,
yeah.
Yeah. He's P4 at the moment and losing time. He might better just backing off at this point because this lap isn't going to be an improvement. So
he's offline, off 12, so we will see what he will do.
Yeah.
Great, is this a bad moment to ask you guys if you can even, like, hear me?
Yes,
we can hear you. Yes.
Hello.
Okay, nice.
Question is, do we hear you on stream?
That
I
is
probably
the
should.
ultimate question. Yes, we do now. Yeah.
We do hear you.
Okay, great. At least you don't commit the same mistakes I made last week.
Don't worry, I think we've all made that mistake at some point.
Okay.
You're not the only one. There we go,
I'm not
Jason.
gonna be the last one.
With a good lap in there now, 141.4. I think there's probably still more in it for Jason, but at the moment, good banker lap in there for now. On board with Alex Wood coming up through turn 1 and 2, starting a new lap, 3.995 off of pole at the minute, so in P18, but again, still quite a few people to set a valid lap. In fact, the reason why we have quite a few people in the pits, I think, is actually they are serving quali bans. So they are not allowed out of the pits, actually. That is car 327, car 59, car 919, car 611, car 111, and car 17. They will be sitting out of this session, and they'll have to work their way forward in the race. And Ruan says, good luck, Jason Farmer. We've got the Jason Farmer supporters in the stream. Welcome, welcome. He's doing okay at the moment. Still got a little bit of improvement to go to drop into the 40s, but into the 41s. And we've still got another probably lap to go, and then loads of racing. And that's what we love to see.
Mentioning Farmer, actually, he did have pace last week, but he had a bit of issues, so hopefully he will have a better weekend this time.
Interesting.
If I'm not wrong,
Hopefully
his
so.
game crashed right on start.
Oh, that
So-
is so unfortunate.
Almost
You know.
it.
Yeah, as much as it is great, not having like car technical issues in sim racing. Yeah, unfortunately, that just means that we have our technical issues on like internet, you know, and programs crashing. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. Yes, it is still open to enter. Now we are on round 3 at the moment. So obviously you would be joining mid-season, but you are more than welcome to join. And it would be good to get in, get a bit of a feel for the rules and how it all goes. And then you could compete for the full season 18. Because I certainly hope we will be around for a very long time yet. But anyway, what isn't going to be around for a very long time is qualifying, guys. We are about to get on to the final laps here. So Val Thunder has his lap down to a 40.682. Philip hasn't quite been able to close that gap just yet, and is sitting on a 40.7. Pranzo, though, down to a 41.0, so he's closed that gap to the lead down to 0.3 of a second. And Jason Farmer coming across the line, not an improvement just yet. Let's stay on board with Jason, actually, because I think he's probably going to be one of the ones that is going to be able to improve. In fact, no, Philip is slightly further around the lap and may very well pressure for pole here, because he is going purple. So it could be all down to the BMW driver right now, approaching Aqua Minerale. Just about staying in track limits, using the absolute maximum he possibly can. Sweeping through Aqua. Still improving by 0.1 of a second, which is enough for pole right now. Oh, it's not quite, he's lost it. So it's all going to be in this chicane in the penultimate corners.
Little slide. Oh, but he keeps this.
Yeah, has that lost too much time? It's hard to tell. He's gone purple again, though. It might be enough. Oh, it's going to be such fine margins.
Final corner. Case 3. On the
No,
straight
he doesn't
now.
have the delta. He doesn't have the delta.
Oh.
It's not going to be enough. Oh, it's not an improvement.
Ah,
So Philip's going to have to settle
close.
for P2. Let's go on board with Jason Farmer, who is improving. Is it going to be enough for P3? It doesn't look like it's quite enough. It's going to be a 41.1, I think. It is P3!
Oh, it's a P3.
Jason Farmer! Oh, by 10
My
milliseconds!
My
Woohoo!
word.
Andrew behind is also improving as well. Now, I don't... Well, it might be close enough. He's improving by half a second. He might be able to get into P4. But for now, Jason, P3 by 10 milliseconds. Absolutely
What a
smashing it.
margin.
So, yeah, very, very close margins here. We are in for an absolutely incredible race, aren't we? Andrew, car 84 is improving by 0.8 of a second. This might challenge P2.
This will be very close. As we go.
What's it going to be?
Across the line.
P3 for Andrew.
P3.
So
That is
Jason
close.
Farmer does eventually get pushed down to P4, but look at those gaps. Oh my days. This is going to be quite the race, I think.
My word.
So
That was intense. In the
very
final minute.
much so indeed. And Yep, as I say, we are in for, I say race, but we've got 2 races today. We've got the sprint race, 25 minutes of racing, and then that will decide the grid for the second 45-minute race as well. So we've got loads of action coming up for you at the moment. But for now, bear with us. We're going to go for a short ad in between events. All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us again. We will just get ready to go here. There we go. Bring it back over to the main screen. Hi, Nick. One day I'm going to get it together in quali. Yeah, Nick, I'm sure I am not a strong qualifier either, so I totally get it. But anyway, we're going to take a look at the grid for today. So Val Thunder is starting on pole, and he loves having some clear track in front of him, but he's going to be challenged by his fellow BMW driver, Philip Camperdix, who is in car 573, the BMW, alongside him. So those 2 guys are going to be battling all the way down to turn 1. Car 84 and car 369, both Ferraris in P3 and P4. Andrew and Jason both side by side on row 2. And they're going to have quite the battle as well, in my opinion. Rennie Pranzo in car 420 in P5. Rizboy in P6. And a bit of a gap there. Rizboy might very well be just trying to hold on to P6 here today. But Joel Carneling very close behind and will be trying to take that away from him. Scott Brewer. Welcome back, Scott Brewer. Glad to see you back on the grid in P8 here today on row 4. And we'll be looking to challenge Joel ahead as well. Francesco and Tancredi, both Italians in P9 and 10. How will they do in front of the home crowd? The home advantage always gives you that extra little bit of 10 horsepower. It doesn't adjust. Jan Ivanov in P11. He'll want to be moving a little bit further forward, I am sure. Jonathan Crossland, his teammate, in P12. Pellegrino and another fellow Italian in P13, obviously in the Ferrari. And let's see how he gets on today. Philip Ververke in P14 alongside P15. Mr. Kimi Rai. Lots of Ferraris on the grid here today. Got quite a few lining up as Mr. Kimrai going a little bit sideways during the formation lap. Just warming tires, just warming tires. Nick Neville in P16, he's well in for some good points there today. Let's see how he gets on. Silai Dev in P17 and Nemache in P18. Oh, and also Marcus. A little bit of a spin there and getting those tires nice and warm. Alex Wood in the 117 car in P19 and Soska in P20. So that rounds out the points-paying positions. Brandon Fuller then on row 11 will be wanting to move forward, get into those points-paying positions. Oh, look at this next car, though. Oh, no, it's not. Sandy Whitman is in the pits. So Sandy taking a pit start here. Is it Nick's car? It's Nick's car. Look at that livery. That is an absolutely awesome livery.
Very cool.
Wow, very, very cool indeed. Love it. So Nick in P23 want to move forward, I am sure. Lorenzetti, how many points can he get today? Another fellow Italian, Cugino in P25. Another Italian. Quite a few Italians here, actually. As the next person, Alex Assetto, also fellow Italian. And all powered by pizza, I am sure. And Sarti Diego starting in the pit lane. Another wonderful livery. I do love that one as well. And Reisenhauer starting down the back in P28. So those guys are going to have a bit of a challenge cutting through the grid, I am sure. So
They will. And we have Competizione in P2 and his championship rival Reisenhauer in P25. This will be very difficult for Marvin to get back and try to challenge in this round, but we will see what he does.
yeah, I think this is probably going to be one of those ones where he just has to, you know, try to pull through as best he can, but keep it clean. What he doesn't want to do is go and get, you know, a pit lane start, make it worse, and probably just take this one as a drop round. You know, but you still want to try and get as far forward as possible. So let's see. He's going to be one to watch.
He will.
And we are just coming up to the line very, very shortly, where we are about to get underway. Head first into T1. Yep, Ryan. Yeah, lead into Turn 1 and you win the race, right? Green light, and away we go for round 3 of the season. Great start there by Fall Thunder. Competizione is going to be squeezed on the outside. Andrew launching it down the inside. And Jason in P4, Pranzo P5. So it looks like at least towards the front, everyone holding on to position. Maxon for P28, what happened? Let's just see if we can see. Philip Faverka in P28, something going on.
Alex Assetto is off in the meanwhile.
Oh,
And pretty much
cars
down
colliding.
to
Yeah. So a collision at the start there during the start grid, and Competizione under pressure from Prigiaco behind. Can't really make a move through Aqua Minerale.
Very difficult.
Slap it on
He'll have to
autopilot.
stay patient.
He will, yeah. Again, with this being a sprint race, yeah, you got to stay patient. You got to make sure you pick your moves at the right time. Obviously, you want to get through the grid as quickly as possible, but, you know, if you lose a ton of time, you won't have an awful lot to claw your way back up the grid, so got to be careful. Tancredi in P13 at the moment. As we see Nick Neville making a move down into the penultimate corner. What a move from Nick. So Nick promotes himself up to P11. Mr. Kimrai is going to have to settle for P12. Now he's going to come under a bit of pressure from Gabriele Tancredi. A lot of pressure. Straight line speed.
My word.
Oh, is this going to be a double move? Oh, but he goes wide. Oh, that was going to be a beautiful move, but instead loses 2 positions instead of gaining 2. And unfortunately, Tancredi is going to have to settle for P17 at the minute. And yeah, falling down. Oh, that would have been a lovely move.
That was a real lunch down the inside of the 2 cars.
Imagine if that had stuck. Wow.
I was about to say how clean the race was so far, but then 3 yellow flags came out. It was Pellegrino that crashed, I think. Iskander
yeah.
Sadulaev in the
Yeah.
pits and possibly with a DNF.
Let's just
And
take
someone
a
else
look
as well.
here. We do have a replay of Pellegrino. So, down towards Villeneuve, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah, just catches the inside curb and yeah, spits him out into the gravel. Thankfully, rejoins safely, but looks like there's a bit of damage on that car already. So, he is in for a tough one today, I think. And ACTV looking like it is having a little bit of a problem with who is in what position. But Marvin Reisenhauer carving his way through the grid at the minute. Car 17 in P16. So he is going through their absolute cinema. Exactly. There we go. I think ACC TV is now correcting itself, and we should have the correct standings now. As Reisenhauer is P15. So making good progress. Let's take a look at positions gained. So Marvin Reisenhauer up 13 positions. He is the biggest mover at the minute, as he does another one down the inside of Jonathan Crossland. What a move.
That was hard racing.
Yeah,
that
absolutely love to see it. So P14 for Marvin at the minute, and he is making some good moves and doing it well as well. So good stuff. Other big winners right now: Nick Neville up 6 positions, Lorenzetti up 6 positions, and Alex Assetto up 6 positions as well. So they're the ones that are really making the moves out there today.
Yeah, Reisenhauer has been moving quickly through the crowd, but I would also suppose he has no choice but to do so, since he does have, he is sharing the championship fight currently with his teammate, who is in P2 right now, I think? Philip Kamperdick?
Yeah. Yep.
So if we keep the drop rounds on what the worst results of both drivers were so far, they are both on 50 points, both winning a singular race so far. But towards the end of the season, I think in this situation Marvin would have had more points because he did finish P3 in the race 2. But the overboost BMWs are probably gonna be, you know, the main rivals for this season.
I think you're right. So, yep, it is interesting. It'll be interesting to see, you know.
Reisenhauer taking another position while we speak.
Oh,
He's
he
now
does.
P13.
Yeah,
carving through the field like he's on a pair of skis.
I love that one. This is a very Swedish saying of you.
It is.
I love it. Mr. Kimrai is wanting to get that position back on Nick Neville, but holding on for now. Oh, Nick a little bit wide. Whoa. That's going to allow Kimrai to have a bit of a run around the outside, but there's not an awful lot of straight there. Nick leaves him the space, though.
Space.
Does. Are they going to be side by side?
There
Not quite, so yeah, he's going to have to settle for P11 at the moment.
Here we have the beautiful, beautiful livery.
That is such a good one, isn't it?
It is such a clean one.
The real question now is who's gonna get the commentator's favorite livery award for this race,
one.
Huh?
Definitely.
This one.
Yeah. If it hadn't already have been decided, yes. I think it is definitely Nick Ribnev. For sure.
Come on, guys. You are underestimating the overboost livery. Or the circuit breakers.
No, it is.
Actually, circuit breakers.
Yes. No, there are some beautiful liveries out there, and it's great to see, isn't it? You know, the amount of passion people put into their liveries. It is really, really good to see, and it just goes to show that everyone loves showing off their car. Look at this gaggle of cars all showing off the racing skills. Great stuff so far. It's Nick Ribnev.
It might be
gains a position
because Reisenhauer has now made 2 more positions. He is on fire right now.
He's flying through. Yeah. So what kind of race pace is he setting? So 42 sixes, and that is considerably quicker than the cars around him, but probably I think he'll get to P9 and then stall, because Joel Carneling is doing 42.9s, and that gap's quite large. So I think Reisenhauer will get to about P9, and then he'll start to struggle. But, you know, that's still a really good recovery, and that means he starts P9 for the second race. So I think that would be a good achievement. I think Reisenhauer could be happy if he gets back up to P9. Ooh, very wide in the background there. Francesco going very wide while battling Assetto. Oh, big accident down at Aqua Minerale.
Oh my word.
Who was that?
Is that
was it Crossland?
Marcus and Crossland.
Yeah.
Crossland and Marcus, I think, yeah.
Yeah, let's get a replay of that. Down into Aqua Minerale. Yeah, Crossland, I think, following. Who was that? Following.
I cannot spell
anyway.
the
Oh, yeah, it's
surname
just
also.
a touch. Yeah, 76 touches. 227. And causes a spin, and Jonathan losing a boatload of positions as a result, unfortunately. So that is unfortunate. Ryan says that that white rear bumper is not it. So apparently, because Grebnev's bumper is white, then that is unacceptable. So, ooh, this is battle
Sandy
of...
Whitman off the track as well.
Let's see if we can get
And into the bits.
shot. Unfortunate for Sandy.
Oh.
Let's see what happened, Sandy. Down into the chicane. Are we going to hop over the curbs? Oh, everything's all right.
Oh.
All seems okay. Ooh, no!
Oh.
Oh, that's got to
Nope,
be
it
lag
doesn't.
or internet issues. That
Our controller.
is...
That was
Yeah,
hard.
that is so unfortunate for Sandy. And that looks like
in the
that will
background,
likely
Big
be.
Aqua Minerale.
Let's see if we can see what happened there. I think we've
So
clicked the wrong one.
we just gave up on watching the active race, huh?
Well, pretty much. There's so much action in the replays that yeah. Oh, this is where it's all at.
Now we have a queue of cars here, all behind the good-looking car.
Yeah,
The good-looking guy.
quite know what
Yeah.
happened there. Everyone looks like it's okay, but closest battle on track right now, looking like it is Rizboy getting chased down by Scott Brewer. This is 4P6, and then there's a bit of a gap to the car in front, but these guys are going to be battling for a bit anyway. And Jason Farmer also is very close to Andrew ahead as well. That gap was opening there for a while, but now Jason has just pulled it in. So he's got
Mentioning
a good chance here.
Rizboy, he does have a drive-through, so he will lose that fight with Brewer.
Oh, that's got to be for track limits then, unfortunately. And whoa, hello.
Whoa,
That's an
whoa,
interesting
whoa.
line through turn one.
That was-
That's not optimal, and thankfully everyone gets through there nice and safe. Brandon Fuller going to have a go down the inside of the Ferrari, but contact is made.
It's a contact.
Yeah, and that was a good move by Fuller, and unfortunately the Ferrari just turned in on him as if he wasn't there, so that is probably going to end badly and end up in the steward's room, but hopefully
Well,
Fuller able to continue.
even closer on the P6 battle here. Scott Brewer just waiting, just getting ever so closer.
Oh, he's going to have a good run here. He's going to have a good run here.
Really good run.
This has got to be his best chance, surely. But that Ford, look at how much straight line speed that Ford's got.
I mean, he doesn't
Yeah.
really have to fight that battle. He can
No.
just wait it out.
True.
But he's just using the Ford for the slipstream at this point.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe he is just playing safe because he knows that Rizboy has that drive-through. Because you don't want to take a risk. If you send down the inside, he makes a mistake and makes contact, you lose a lot of time, even though you didn't really have to. So, yeah, I suspect that's probably what it is. You know, he knows that P6 is going to be his, and he probably doesn't have a chance of catching Rene Pranzo, because that pace of Rene is just far too quick. He's comfortably in the 41s, and Scott is mid-42s.
Also, to be stuck behind 2 Mustangs is just such an unlucky position. I would just stay as safe as possible if I were in that situation.
That's a very good point. It is so difficult to get past those cars because of that straight line speed. It's an interesting little quirk of GT3 racing, where each of the cars have a little bit of a different strengths to them, and so you have to approach racing them very differently, which is interesting.
Battle for P9 coming up very soon.
Alex Assetto having to go past Nick Grebnev just before we do move over to the P9 battle, because you're right, Reisenhauer has caught Ivanov. Rizboy in the pits to serve that drive-through.
Now see, those are the 2 teams I mentioned before, about to have a fight over the last spot in the top 10.
True. And you're right, though, those guys do have great liveries. They're wonderful liveries, but yeah, there's something about Grebnev's is just on point as Reisenhauer sends it. In fact, I think he had the move done before the end of the straight. So Marvin up 20 positions in this race. He is having an absolute barnstormer of a race, and I'm sure he's loving it out there. Now, the question is, with 10 minutes to go, can he catch the car ahead? That's going to be a big ask, isn't it?
Yeah.
Knowing Reisenhauer, anything can happen. That man just drives and wins somehow.
He just needs to turn on the overboost.
Yeah. Oh, he said it. He said the thing.
He said the word. Ooh, Nick getting a little bit of a bump there from Kim Rai. Yeah. There's some great battling here. Kim Rai pushing Nick through the hairpin. Down into Aqua Minerale though. Not really a space you can make moves, and frustrating to follow a car through.
It is, yeah. They will just have to stay patient.
No, Kim Rai, I think, expecting some wet weather, because the wiper going absolutely ding dust.
Ferrari strategy.
Yeah, Ferrari strategy. Yeah. Drag reduction. Yeah, that's got to be what it is. But Nick holding on for now, and keeping that P14. Right. Is that again from start position? Yeah, Nick up 9 positions since the start of the race. So Nick is another one of those big movers that have been doing really, really well.
I think Reisenhauer is now very close to Conley compared to what he was.
Oh my days, you're right. He's already within 2 seconds.
That must have been an issue from you.
Whoa.
That is a big time loss.
He's an absolute flying machine. Yep, I'm going to have to eat my words. Marvin might very well get himself up to P7. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Maxim Souza losing out a lot. I think he's made contact there with Rizboy. Let's just see if we can go on board. Rizboy car 921. Yeah, yellow flag. So something happened here. Coming down the main straight. The Ford absolutely eating up the straight. Away we go. We're going to get the move done.
And he's
breakdown in turn 1. Yeah. Yeah. Rizboy was there, and he got turned in on. So, thankfully, the other car, though, is the one that went wide, which, you know, does mean at least Rizboy wasn't affected. The other car just gets himself punished.
Even closer here now.
Oh, here we go. Tancredi going for the move. Nick trying to squeeze the gap as much as he can.
Oh
But
my
Tancredi,
word.
is he going to have it done on the brakes? They're going to still be side by side.
Ooh,
Squeezing
that
on
is
the
very-
exit, and that is going to be moved on. Tancredi
At-
up to P10. Lovely
At
livery
the
for
same
Tancredi.
time as
Watching
Marvin
that battle,
Reisenauer is
watching
now
that battle, you
yeah.
guys just missed Reisenauer making
did?
the same
Yeah.
move on
I
Carly.
saw that.
Wow.
I saw that.
So beautiful, beautiful stuff there for Reisenauer. Is up to P7 then, and can start working on chasing down Scott Brewer. But that is a very big gap to chase down in 7 minutes of racing.
It is.
Don't forget, you
So-
did mention that, you know, the gap to Carling was almost impossible to catch.
That is very
Yeah.
true. Yes, and I have had to eat my words plenty of time in the commentary box, so I'm ready to eat my words. Was Nick going to try and battle back? He stayed close enough to be able to have a go at Tancredi here. Philip Camperdix, though, setting the fastest lap of the race in his chase to try and get back to Val Thunder. He's got the gap down to half a second. Oh my days! Camperdix is right on! What happened? Val Thunder made a mistake! Val Thunder made a mistake! Yeah, Val Thunder has made a mistake. He is down 1 second on his delta, and that has completely brought Camperdix right into this battle. And just as Camperdix made the fastest lap of the race as well.
This will be very interesting.
It is, and it's BMW versus BMW, so it is just going to be about the driver and what they can do about their opponent. But all of the pressure is going to be on Val Thunder right now.
As
Val
Jason,
Thunder's-
Jason Farmer is now also very close to P3 as
Oh,
well.
he is, yeah, we're going to have
Lots
two
of
battles at the
fights.
same time.
Lots of fights.
The front battle will also include traffic in it, seeing how they're catching up on, was it Sati Diego in the Lamborghini? Yes, it was.
Oh, this is, yeah, that could throw a spanner in the works. It's going to be interesting. Jason has dropped a little again to 1 second. So, for now, this is still our closest battle. And Camperdix, oh, he's lost a lot out of that final corner, hasn't he?
Yes.
Almost 300 milliseconds, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And Jason Farmer's lost 0.8 of a second as well. So we lost both the fight that we were looking at.
We did. So, for now, you can calm down and relax a little bit again.
Can we really, though?
No.
Is there a singular
course.
moment where we can?
You can't in
Oh, God.
ACC, never. But Camperdix has just made a little bit of a mistake there again and lost 0.8 this lap. So that gap has just extended back out again. And gives Val Thunder just that little bit more breathing room.
Meanwhile,
So-
the closest battle on the grid is between Passetto and Francesco Nico. Not sure how to pronounce the surname. Either way, Francesco just recovered his P12 after he made a mistake by overtaking Passetto through the first few corners. So the fight between them keeps active as we go through the lap.
Interesting, and Passetto
I
giving a little
cannot
bit
speak.
of a flash there, yeah. I think we got the gist though, I think we're alright, yeah. But yeah, Alex Passetto giving a little bit of a flash there. I wonder, is he a little unhappy about the way Malinoko went about it? Let's see. There was contact involved, so let's see if we can just get a little bit of a replay of what did happen. Oh, this looks like Francesco actually is going to make a mistake, I would assume. Yeah, up on the gravel. And tries to return to the track. And returns behind Passetto, so yeah, that's why he's ended up behind Passetto and then has had to overtake him. So, a little bit of driver error for Francesco. Does okay this lap though. Nick very close to Lorenzetti ahead. Still this group of cars very close together. Absolutely incredible racing here today.
Another few cars battling it out right now is the fight for not being in last position right now between Pavlovich and Sadulaev.
Oh, they're going to go side by side through turn 1. Sadulaev gets it then, so Pavlovich is going to be P27 for the moment. And I think that battle is going to continue right until the end of the race. But we've got 1 minute 40 left to go. Kaepernick's back under a second. Pranzo has caught up to Farmer. Pranzo making a move on Farmer. Just as we move across.
Farmer gets ahead.
Yeah, so Farmer's going to hold on to it for now. But that... There we go, we've got confirmation. Leader on final lap. Yeah, we've got the Mustang versus Ferrari. The Mustang is going to pull. It's going to pull. It's alongside.
Austin overspeed.
Oh, it's absolutely so much faster
Oh,
compared.
don't squeeze!
Oh, contact!
Oh my word.
Is Farmer
What a
going to go
save
down the
from
inside?
Pranzo.
He's down the inside! Whoa!
What are we witnessing here?
Chase
Oh,
Farmer keeping the position.
beautiful defense from Farmer. Holds on to P4. Do you know, if Pranzo had just stayed left, I think he would have got that, because he would have been fully ahead of Farmer, but because he moved right, he caused contact, car got upset, and that, I think, allowed Jason to just dive down the inside and get him. So, oof.
My word.
Pranzo might lose out here because of that move, but he's very, very close to Farmer. Where has he come from? Has he just been working his way forward? Because, yeah, Pranzo has been very, very quiet this race.
Yeah, Alex Assetto is now very close to Francisco fighting for P12. It will be very interesting to see this.
Oh, there's contact between P16 and P17. Philip Wawerka touches Risboy coming up into the first turn. That was a half spin from the Mustang. Both recovered. Risboy up a position, I think, from that contact.
Yeah, trying to recover from that drive-through, unfortunately. He's still down 11 positions, but Val Thunder takes the win for the sprint race. And Philip Kaepernick is going to have to settle for P2 here in the sprint. But we have got the feature coming up very soon. Andrew does finish P3 then. Jason holds on for P4. Rene Pranzo almost had him. And he is going to be looking dangerous for race 2, isn't he? So he's going to have to settle for P5. Brewer P6. And Rising Howard getting all the way
side by side with the Ferrari right now.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
yeah,
into the last 2 turns.
Here we go.
Ferrari gets a little bit ahead.
Now
Now into the last turn. Will he be able to have the great exit? He seems to be faster at the moment. He might have it.
Oh my word.
No, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough.
Into the last game, he loses out just... Does he?
Yeah.
He might...
That was
what was the difference between them?
Close.
That was very close indeed. 18 milliseconds? Yeah, 18 milliseconds.
Oof.
Wow. Very, very close indeed. So
That's
some
even more now.
great racing.
Lots of people parked here.
But what happened there? I thought it looked like Assetto had such a good advantage coming out of the last proper corner.
Yeah, and then just all seemed to disappear. It was strange. But it is what it is. And other notable positions. Nick Neville finishing P11. So great race there for Nick Neville. And Alex Assetto up to 13. And Risboy, unfortunately, losing out a lot. He's going to be doing a recovery drive now for race 2. There we go. Race 2 over and done with. So we will take a slight pause for a moment while we get the server ready for race 2. And we will be back with you very shortly. Please don't go away. Right, everyone, thank you very much for being patient. We are about to get underway again for the second race. Hope you're all very excited. And we here are very excited in the comm box, aren't we, guys, for this second race? Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
I left my microphone.
Yeah, I think we're in for some great racing, aren't we? You know, Comperdix showed that he's got the pace to be able to challenge Val Thunder, but he lost that one opportunity he did have. Farmer, I think, has got a good opportunity to take on Prediaco as well. So I think, you know, we're going to win for quite the battle here.
And then we also have Reisenauer moving up amazingly through the first race, and will now be starting P7 compared to his P28 in race 1.
Yeah, so how much further can he get through the grid as well? That'll be interesting to see. But for now, let's take a look at the grid and how it looks for now. So Val Thunder, once again, starts on pole for this event alongside Philip Comperdix. Can he bring that challenge to Val Thunder during this 45-minute race? Tire wear is going to start to play a bit more of an issue. Car 84 and car 369, the Ferraris, once again, side by side in P3 and P4. Rennie Pranzo and Scott Brewer then are going to be in P5 and 6, row 3 of the grid. And that Mustang caught up to Jason Farmer towards the end, but also didn't quite make the move stick whenever he did get alongside. Can he do anything in 45 minutes? Marvin Reisenauer starting P7, having moved so far from the back of the grid all the way up to P7 here, but in a very dangerous spot in P7. You're right in the middle of the grid. Joel Carnelling in P8 pushed down because of Marvin's recovery. Ivanov in P9, starting within the top 10 now, and Gabriele Tancredi in P10, and that rounds out row 5 of the grid. And Nick Neville, the Silver Arrow, in P11. He had a great race there and locked in some very good points for the first race. And Francesco in P12 alongside him, just outside that top 10. Alex Passetto, I think, also had a great race as well. And well, that's another great livery, isn't it? On that Mercedes. Mr. Kim Wright lost a few positions in the previous race. His qualifying was better. So he'll be looking to try and recover some positions. Lorenzetti getting himself up to P15. Well within the middle of the grid now. And he'll be looking to see how he can do. Nick Grebnev in that lovely livery. I don't care what you say, Ryan. Lovely livery there on Nick. Rizboy dropping down a lot of positions due to his drive-through. He's going to want to make sure he does not get any track cut warnings in this race. Philip Verke in P18. And Crossland and Marcus in P19 and 20 alongside each other, rounding out those point-paying positions. And next on the grid here, Soska and Fuller. Fuller had a great chance as well in that previous race of being able to get into the top 20, but unfortunately contact with another driver resulted in him losing out that chance. So let's see how he can get on for this race. Sarti Diego in P23 alongside Alex Wood, car 117, starting P24. And Pellegrino in P25, I think losing a lot of positions as well, if I'm not mistaken. So this is going to be a tough race then for Pellegrino. Sadulev in P26. In the purple Porsche machine. Pavlovich then in P27. And Sandy Whitman bringing up the rear of the grid in P28. And finally, Sandy's livery working very well, thank goodness. Because it wasn't working in that previous race. But working wonderfully now. So, there we go. That is the grid. That was basically your results from the previous race. Because how this works is the drivers are placed in the grid position of where they finished race 1. Let's go round 2. Exactly. And Farmer has a good chance here. Yeah, Farmer has a good chance of. Wait. No. Farmer is in P3 somehow. Is that just? Well, he is technically on the formation lap in position 3 here. I was going to say Farmer's got a good chance of a podium here, but he's already got himself in a podium place. I assume that will correct before the start of the race. So, yep, everyone just going around, getting nicely warmed up. Get all of the get the brakes up to temperature, get the tires up to temperature, up to pressure. Pressure is so important within ACC.
I'm struggling with the free cam so much right now, but I just noticed a little thing on Reisenhower's car, that being under the wing, there's like one of those Spotify QR code thingies.
Ooh.
I'm trying to see what it is.
Oh,
It's only on Reisenhower's car, so Philip's car does not have that.
Interesting. Maybe his playlist that he plays during the races.
I'm
His hype
trying to
music.
find out what it is right now. Yeah.
I'll go a little bit closer, don't you?
Oh wow, I could have just went into like third-person view and seen it perfectly. That struggle was all for nothing.
Yeah, that probably would have been the easiest way.
Yep.
Anyway, we're about to get underway for some racing.
Yeah, my Spotify isn't working, but yeah, we are underway soon.
The commentary box is such a chaos today. I love it.
Wouldn't have it any other way. So, Val Thunder rolling towards the start line.
Jason Farmer still.
Yeah, I assume
I'll be
that
watching
probably
more so
is.
towards the back.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. And we'll cover all angles for you, the viewer, to be able to see all of the action. 45 minutes of it about to start. Rolling up towards the lights. Oh, this is a great view back along the grid. BMW versus BMW. Down into turn 1. Who's going to do it? Camperdix gets a better start this time. He's going to be alongside Val Thunder down into turn 1. But has to pull out. And Andrew. Oh!
I just squeezed for many cars.
Yeah. Andrew's going to have to
we
go
make
at
it through
Camperdix.
turn 1?
Did, just about safely.
No, no.
My
Team Soskens.
days!
Pellegrino, both Ferraris are off.
Oh no, Camperdix and Farmer
Camperdix.
touch. And that is going to be...
How many cars do we have spinning?
Yeah, quite a few there spinning, unfortunately. And,
This is a bad position to be stuck in.
That is really unfortunate for Farmer and Camperdix there.
Yeah.
And, tough one to say who was at fault, but both losing out an awful lot there down into the hairpin. So those guys are going to be on a bit of a recovery drive
What did
here.
I just witness? Nick Neville just crashed into Diego because Diego rejoined 90 degrees sideways to the track.
Oh no.
Ah, no.
Yeah, absolutely hate to see it.
That reminds me of a certain person committing war crimes on Portimao in a different game.
I wonder who
yeah,
that
look,
was.
what-
Awful.
Who could that have been? The Reisenhower is now P5, profiting out of the big lap on Rama here.
I know Ryzen was just grinning at the fact that his main rival for now just fell down, what, 12, 13 positions?
This must be a gold mine for him.
Either that, or, you know, they're doing the Papaya rules game, and are quite disappointed by that.
Yeah,
The
I
chaotic
imagine,
lap to start off this race.
Yeah, very chaotic indeed. That was interesting. But on we go. And Reisenhauer putting the pressure on Peranzo ahead. Brewer now up to P3, so he's got a good shot at a podium here. Although I would say it is just a matter of time before Reisenhauer gets through and onto that podium step.
Yeah, but we'll just, I feel like, you know, you can't really be sure about this race before you see the stewards' reports.
No, for sure.
Meanwhile, Farmer, Wood, and
Whoa.
Competizione all go off partially. Wood
Oh.
recovered the best out of the three.
Let's take a
Now
look
up
at
2
that
positions.
one. So Farmer round the outside of Wood. What a move.
But he
Up on the
also
curb.
makes it so. He does.
Beautiful move from Farmer, and then
Ah,
yeah,
that's
classic
unfortunate.
ACC physics, unfortunately. Results.
Reisenhauer sends it.
Whoa! What a launch!
Takes. What a launch. But does he get the speed?
He does.
Does he keep the position? He does. My
The Aston
word.
goes a little bit onto the gravel.
He's sent that from last week. Where were we last week?
Got Barcelona, worst track ever.
Yeah, he sent that from Barcelona.
Oh yeah, he was just charging his energy up from what I've seen. He was stuck
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
Philip the entire last week.
Interesting.
I don't think they've changed positions once, and he has been behind his teammate within 1 second for like the entire race.
Interesting.
Yeah. Very
So he's just
interesting.
playing the long game.
Yeah. As Scott Brewer is now lost 2 positions from his podium down into P5. Very unfortunate.
And Carling and Ivanov also looking very dangerous in there behind him as well. Both within half a second. So
So coming back to my earlier incident that I talked about between Diego and Neville, Diego and Neville just, I'm not sure if Diego is coming out of the pits. Yes, he is. But that put them pretty much at least a lap down, almost 2 laps down even.
ouch. Yeah, that is unfortunate. After having such a good round sprint race, for it to end so badly, it's unfortunate. Oh, Sadylev.
I will be very curious about the stewards' review on that, because that was an interesting move to say at the very least.
Yeah. Competizione getting past Farmer there for P12, it looks like. Just ahead of this battle for P17. Sadylev wanting to get past Alex Wood, but struggling for now. What happened to
Competizione might be...
So, Competizione made contact on the first lap, 573. Yep, here we go. Let's take a look at exactly what happened. Bonk. There you go. Down into the hairpin. 2 into 1. Unfortunately, both drivers suffered from that, and they both dropped way down the grid. So, unfortunate stuff for the BMW and Ferrari driver.
Farmer is not having a great last few races from what I remember.
He had such a good sprint there, though. You know, everything was clean. He had some really, really good battles, and just on that first lap there, I think because Competizione was out of position, you know, he was slow coming into the hairpin, and Farmer goes, "Hey, all right, I'll go around the outside," and maybe did Competizione not think he was going to be there? I don't know. Hard to tell.
Yeah, no idea. But
That's a
those
stewarding problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aren't you part of the stewards, Maverick?
Yes.
Okay, so it is your problem after all.
Yes.
Farmer cuts the chicane a little bit currently, but even though those two have lost quite a bit of positions, they did not lose the passion for their fight.
No.
As Farmer is right on Competix's bumper right now, coming up into the last 2 turns.
That's true. I mean, we've got 45 minutes for those guys to try and get back up through the grid. They're fast guys. Could they get back up into like P5, P6? I mean, Reisenhauer did it in less time, you know, so I think they have a good opportunity.
If Reisenhauer can do it, Philip can also do it.
Yeah, so I think they can still end up with, you know, good, strong result. Is it going to be a podium? That's going to be really difficult. You know, but can they get some decent points at least? Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, never give up. Never give up, because you never know when 1 point is going to be all you need to decide your championship.
Yep.
Oh, down the
Thunder.
inside for Competix. And Jason's going to follow through and go, hello. And, ooh, a bump there from the Lexus.
That looked extremely sketchy, jeez.
It did, didn't it? You know, probably a lot more sketchy than it actually should have been. But Farmer through as well then. And they're going to try and cut through the field as best they can.
While those are cutting through the field, Valfander is just enjoying his life in P1 with a 2-second gap behind him.
That's a very good point.
Andrew
And
Bretko was doing quite well at the start of the race, but seems to have lost a bit of time compared to the defending champion.
yeah, at the minute, Andrew about half a second slower. So for now, Valfander looks like he's the car in control. Now, is Andrew doing a little bit of tire saving, so towards the end of the race he's better? You know, yeah, hard to tell. But Valfander looking like he's in control right now.
Writing in the chat. No, Mav is not. He spends his Monday evenings drinking Guinness. He wouldn't.
The user has just been exposed.
The stewards have noted this. For the chat, just so you know, it's either stewarding or Guinness. It's never stewarding and Guinness, just so you know.
Is it sometimes Guinness and hopping onto the rig though?
Oh yes, oh definitely. Only in
So-
solo practice though.
Oh, come on, lame. Either way,
Never.
Sati Diego.
Phoenix SimSport does not condone drinking and driving. Just so you know.
only on the sim and not in actual races, please.
Yes, not in actual
Coming
races.
back to the current race,
Yes.
Sati Diego just continues his streak of having the most unlucky time ever, with a 30-second stop and go after he pitted the last time.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be for speeding, I'm sure. Then, so yeah, really
And-
unfortunate for Diego.
Comes back into the pits and seems like that's our first DNF of the race.
Do lose our first car then. Still 27 runners with 35 minutes to go.
Yep.
So still
Oh, and Alex
plenty
Passetto.
of action to bring you. Yep, he's squaring up. Yeah,
Very
I
close.
thought he was going to launch it. I was
I thought so
waiting
as
for
well.
that. Yeah, I was waiting for that to be absolutely sent from space, but stays patient for now. Now, does the Mercedes have a better run on the straight? Oh, he's got a very
He
good
has
run.
the upper speed.
He does. You're right.
Takes the outside into turn 1.
Can he get it done? That's tricky to do it there on the outside. Because Jan's got to have the inside.
Helps with a switchback.
So Jan does defend for now. But he's going to have another good run down towards Villeneuve.
This is a very hard overtaking corner, and he backs out.
Yeah, so he's going to have to probably be a little bit patient. But he's got Kim Rai right on his bumper as well, and that's going to be tricky.
And behind them is Camper Dix. Just
So quite an interesting train, you could say.
yeah.
Very interesting train indeed. So, yeah, it's going to bring us some great action here.
Knowing Passetto, the move has to come within the next few turns. I hope. I've enjoyed
Yeah.
watching that man so much last race. It was just move after move after move. Seems
Yeah.
he's taken on a bit of a calmer strategy this race. But I mean, there is still 30 minutes to go, 33 even.
Well, exactly. Still plenty of time.
Ooh, what is up with Brandon Fowler? Seems to be just stuck on the track.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. Let's see if
Only returned to moving just now.
yeah, let's see if we can go
Any
back
idea
to
with the
Fuller.
possible replay?
Yeah, let's hop on the replay and see if we can see what happens. No other drivers around, so is it a technical issue?
Very sorry to interrupt you, but
Very
Bryce
well
now is now 0.1 from Pranzo.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right.
Very close now.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any information about Fuller right now. Oh, down
And
the
it's
inside!
inside
from
now.
Fuller.
Contact.
My word.
Makes the move stick though.
Wow.
Oh, Pranzo might get a bit of an advantage using his Mustang into the next turn though. Yeah, we'll see what will happen. Oh, contact!
Oh my word.
What a save!
Ho, ho, ho.
And
That
it
is
was
so lucky.
Great reaction time.
That was a really good save.
How has he done
Just
that?
this- No idea,
Oh.
but that for now gives him a nice provisional B3.
It does.
And
Now, the question is, what kind of pace can he set compared to Andrew ahead?
Yeah, the first two drivers have been absolutely flying compared to the rest of the grid, huh?
Yeah, low 41s, and they've just been pulling out that gap the entire time. Can Marvin get down into the 41s? Can he get down into the 40s?
I mean, Marvin is in the 41s, sure, but he's in a bit of a higher 41s.
Now we have
Yeah.
Alex Pizzetto is really close to Jan Abenov.
Here we go. Let's.
And
go on
behind
board with
them,
that
there's
one.
also Competizione.
There's Competizione.
Side by side with Passato, actually.
Goes ahead.
He's gonna get that done. Ooh, be careful slotting in.
My word.
Almost wiped Competizione out there.
Passato once again slashing his active
Yeah.
rival.
Farmer down the inside of Kimrai at the same time as well. Can he make the move? Not quite. And Farmer
Just battles
down
after
at the bottom of
battles.
the screen. Yep. Off and wide, unfortunately. So he's going to have another go at Kimrai at a later point. But for now, Competizione is the one that's going to be putting pressure on Jan Ivanov as Wood tries to go for a move on Marcus and gets pushed wide. So Alex losing a lot of time. And Marcus is going to hold on to P17 for the moment. And Wood is going to be under pressure from Dulev from behind.
Yeah.
Do you
And
wanna
actually-
possibly
Battle for P6, yeah.
do you wanna
There we
possibly
go.
make a prediction which of the overboost cars will finish ahead by the end of the race?
Oh,
Because I
right,
think-
now
God, Competizione sends it down the inside, my
Oh.
word, on the edge of our screens.
I mean,
get it done.
Competizione is up to P8. Might have been a slight track cut, but he does get the move done, and Passato also gets ahead of Ivanov. So now
There we
it will
go.
once again be the battle into turn 1. Where's the right camera? There it is.
Unfortunately, Nick says, sorry guys, no point carrying on. Nick, sorry to leave you. Hopefully all is okay with you.
Very
We'll
unlucky.
see you next time. Yep. Unfortunately.
I saw that
there
incident.
today.
That was just such an unlucky thing.
Yeah, that is unlucky, Nick.
It was just wrong place, wrong time. Nothing he could have done there.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is racing. Settle.
So, coming back to the topic of the overboost cars, while Reisenhauer is currently ahead, I feel like Competizione does have a bit mostly over the last two races had more pace compared to his teammate. So, you know, we still have half an hour left. There's still everything possible.
Yeah, true.
And
You
they-
know, you never know. But oh, that is a big old gap, even for those guys. And I mean, they're relatively similar paced.
Fight for P6, as we see on the screens here.
Oh, here we go.
Does
Oh,
Francesco.
Francesco spins.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Don't reverse onto the racing line. Thankfully,
He doesn't. He doesn't.
stopped on time. That was going to
That
end.
That man knows his
Very badly.
safe rejoins compared to someone.
Yep. Yes. Farmer very close to Ivanov ahead. Hopefully, this time we can get a nice clean move. Let's see how he gets on. But Ivanov very close to Kimrai as well ahead. So both are going to be looking to make moves very soon. Are they all Ferraris as well? I think they're all Ferraris. Interesting.
They are.
Is it all Ferrari? Always has
All
been.
Ferrari.
I mean, it is the Italian track in my opinion. Of course,
True.
Monza is probably more popular among motorsports fans overall, if we like consider F1 fans motorsports fans. But
No.
Imola is probably the more interesting track out of the two.
I would agree for sure. And Ryan says, still no red Ferrari. Yep. Everyone refuses to put red on their Ferrari for some reason. At least with this Ferrari, we've got a lovely big Italian flag on it. And some red.
Yep, on the back. God, what a fight is here, though.
We're just ignoring
Great
the
battling.
amazing fight that's there to talk about Ferrari.
To talk about red Ferraris.
Teach is saying, I hate Imola in terms of overtaking. I hate Imola because it's Imola, but I love the track for how complicated it is. I hate driving it, I love watching it, is what I mean.
Interesting.
Well said. Couldn't said it much better.
Yes. Meanwhile, Farmer and Ivanov are putting on a show for us, jeez. I think Kimirai is just currently in a more or less of do nothing and win situation, while he's enjoying the views in his rear view mirror.
And Competizione is
So-
very close to you will now.
Here we go. Pulls out.
Very wide. Both BMWs into turn 1.
Yep. Lovely move there.
Competizione.
Makes the move, makes it stick.
Slots ahead.
And up to P6.
Up.
So, yeah, there you go, guys. You know, he's making some good moves. What kind of pace is he pulling? So, mid 41s. So, still.
Oh, he can absolutely catch up.
For sure to
Battle for P10
Scott.
still.
And yeah, let's go back on board with Jason then, because you're right. This is going to be a bit of a battle, in my opinion.
Ryan is here only for deliveries, which is completely acceptable and understandable.
Yes.
Deliveries are great out here.
They are, very much so.
And Tejas is saying that there are strays followed by turns that are not optimal to overtake on.
I don't know.
Which I also
think-
completely agree with.
I don't know. I have to disagree there. I think that Imola is one of those ones that generates great racing because it's not easy to overtake. You know, you get great battles like this where drivers have to follow for a long time and they have to work out where to pass because you know you can't just make an easy overtake like at Paul Ricard, say. You know, disagree. Imola goat. Yep, agree, Ryan. Perfect. Imola is the goat. But that's because we're Ferrari boys, isn't it?
Look, I'm a Ferrari boy as well.
Always
I
Ferrari
hate that
boys.
track. The car handles awfully on that track, by the way. But yeah, no. Also, my
That's why we're
opinion
not
on
Ferrari
Imola
anymore.
might be a bit biased from. My opinion might be a bit biased from more so having multi-class experiences on this track. I think in the GT3 only grid, it's a great track for racing, for sure.
That
But when you
could
put
be-
hypercars into the mix, as we'll see in a few hours on the
Yes.
One Ultimate, that's
That is a very good point.
Yeah.
You know, multi-class racing is very much a different experience. You know, whereas single class. Ooh!
Oh my word!
What? Jan
A
getting a tap
lot
there
of
from
things happening here.
Farmer? Let's see if we can
Francesco moving down.
get a look.
Francesco is moving down the leaderboard.
Oh, yeah.
That was a spin into turn 3, I think. Lost a few positions. I don't think there's any substantial damage to the car though.
Yeah, Farmer tapping Jan Ivanov ahead, but thankfully not a major spin, so no real effect. Reisenhauer getting chased down by Pranzo. Pranzo again coming out of nowhere and is just slowly pulling in Reisenhauer. And
Wasn't he behind Eisenhower for like at least 4 laps now?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been like that the whole race
the
map.
entire race.
yeah, but that gap has just been
1.2.
It has not changed a single bit.
1.0.
I've been watching
It
them.
has been the same the
Then
entire race.
clearly
I've
I
not
just
seen-
haven't been
as well.
watching that, but he's close enough. He's well within range to at least put a bit of pressure on Marvin. Marvin is a little bit quicker than Andre ahead last lap at least. So we could see that gap come down. Oh, look at this though. Now this hasn't happened. Pranzo within 0.3.
Very close now.
Yeah, so Pranzo all of a sudden has just decided to have tons of pace. You absolutely love to see it. So,
Ooh, is that another 3-way fight we witness here for P17 currently? Between Gabriele Tancredi, Francesco Malnoka and Marcus Demeske.
My word.
Into turn 1. One car goes white. That's the car number 67. It's Gabriele Tancredi going off.
What
But he does. Was that a 360 or 720? Either way, he saves it. Loses out on 2 positions, but keeps the car.
and I think he gets some style points for that one.
Absolutely. Kudos.
Kudos for that, yeah. Unfortunate.
Francesco stops at the side of the track. Is that another DNF? Yes, it is.
Is it? Ah, that's unfortunate.
Ryan with the that's kind of red.
Yeah, I suppose, you know, there's red on that Ferrari, you know, yeah.
But do you want to be the fan of the 6-7 Ferrari? Is the real question.
No, not freaking.
It is
6-7.
I
2026. I think
am-
we will
I am-
have this behind.
It gets a pass. Says Ryan. Well, okay, he did kind of, you know, recover the reputation of that number a bit with that beautiful save.
Yes,
Battle for
very much
P3, still raging on.
Now, who do we have Maxim Soska fighting against? That's against Marinko Pavlovic. So McLaren versus Ferrari. Ferrari with the Red Bull livery, nonetheless. Aegis is offering to pull up for a singular race with a meme livery. Look, I'd love to see that, but please at least send your livery to the commentators before they're done. Because I have like half of the liveries on the grid because, yeah, Math has all of them, I think. And I'm just suffering.
Almost all of them, at least. I think I'm missing one, but yes.
I mean,
It
I
takes
don't have
very
takes a lot of work.
this livery.
Ooh. Something's happened. Fullery's dropped a bit there. Oh, I think it was just.
He was... No, he
Sandy.
was stopped at the track, remember?
Oh yeah, you're
Oh,
right. That was probably just.
Sandy. Is it ping? Because...
Yeah, it must
Oh, no.
be. Yeah, probably just graphical glitch then. I would assume.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Talking about Fowler, I also do not have Fowler's livery.
Oh no. Math is just better prepared. Well, I don't know about that. Just experience of just downloading a lot of liveries.
Oh yeah, I had to DM like at least a few people.
Yeah, yep.
Some of them didn't answer, which I am deeply offended by.
Very much so. Yeah, how dare they?
Luckily, I don't have to go through this because I do not own the game.
Yeah.
Also, Carneling's livery is gone for me. I had it for last race, and I was just...
And now it's
Oh my god.
No,
no.
not the Swedish
great.
guy.
hashtag great game. Oh, it is. ACC still has a little soft spot
Sandy
in my
spins.
heart. Ooh, unfortunate for Sandy.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Stops, I think stops before the barriers. Waits for Fuller to go by, I think. Was that Fuller?
A yellow
No
flag
idea.
for
Just lets everyone through.
there's a yellow flag for Fuller there a moment ago. Not Fuller, Farmer.
Palmer?
Yeah, let's just pop it back on the replay, just
He's
see what
lost some
happens.
time.
He has.
There's a fight
yellow
between-
flag for Alex Woods.
Ooh. What's going on there?
Spins going through the second turn of the track, I think. I am
That
not
is
sure on
unfortunate.
his damage. Oh, that... I don't think he has any suspension damage, but looked like a bit of a crash there. Also, can we just look at Valthander for a second? Now 9 seconds ahead of P2.
Yeah, again,
This
you know, he's just in control, isn't he? You know, he's just an absolute machine popping in 41 ones. And Andrew just cannot hold up to that pace. He's just, you know, dropped down to the 41 mids now. And yeah, Valthander's doing everything he needs to, isn't he?
Yeah.
I feel like Ferrari is gonna have the Ferrari issue towards the end of the race, that being the tires being dead.
Yeah. Fight for P3 is still raging on.
Oh yeah,
Great
It is.
stuff.
it has been since 20 minutes at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're back to
I
that.
feel
It's even
Bravo
closer
is-
now.
Yeah,
Very close.
where they like to be around the point 8, but Gabriele Tancredi is going to try and make a move here on Marcus. Can he make it?
The greatest train.
Ooh, very close.
Mid-engine
in the
versus
bonus.
mid-engine. Down the inside of turn 1. And makes it stick. So, Gabriele Tancredi up to P17, but Marcus was going to have
that
a
was
go there.
Very
Yeah.
scary.
But
Nearly
thankfully,
turned out to be a pit maneuver.
it was looking like it was going to be. And Sadulev, very close to Crossland now, so battle for P15.
Very interesting train that we have here, stretching on from P7 all the way to P13, I'd say.
It's bonkers, isn't
Sure,
it?
there are some gaps
Absolutely
in between.
crazy
But
train.
so... Yeah.
And yes, you're right, Twiz. Mr. P5 in commentary. That's right. I do the ACC stuff. I do miss racing.
Or
in
at least
ACC.
he does sometimes.
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
he just
when, I
apparently
can,
disappears.
when I can be bothered, you know. Yeah.
Also, Mr. P5, I think, from what we've seen this season so far, is a very false nickname. It's more like jump in, P3, enjoy life.
Pretty much. Yep, yep. Exactly. Hopefully that happens more often.
Hey, as long as I have more interviews with you, I'm all for it.
Great. I am well up for that.
If it has to be between HCE and you, though, that's a different topic.
Oh yeah, that's a tough choice. Yep. We'll take turns.
Uh-huh.
Brewer trying to defend against Camperdix here. Camperdix has caught him up now. And I would say this is a bit of a matter of time. Because Camperdix is going to be considerably quicker.
Oh, Competizione now in P6, huh? I mean, the gaps are crazy, and we only have 14 minutes to go. Meanwhile, Farmer on the inside of Assetto.
Oh my
Wait,
word.
It's the move.
What a move.
I just
Wait,
looked
wait,
back
wait.
at my screen for a second. At least Mav didn't scream, "What a move!" this time, huh?
I'll let you have that one. Oh, great racing. Meanwhile, then we'll go over to Rene Pranzo, who once again back under half a second, and then back to point 8. So, yeah, this is interesting. Rene seems to be stronger at some points, and then just can't quite hold on to it. Falls back again, and then yeah. So
Yeah, it's the straights.
Ooh,
It's
think-
the-
You're
now
right.
very close. Now
It is, isn't
right
it?
at the
Very,
bumper.
very close. I will take back what I said. That was really close. Camperdix is now also
feel like-
very close.
The
Switch
Mustang
back.
is just struggling a little bit on this track.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see the situation change soon enough with the now updated version of the Mustang going out on track this year, I think.
Interesting.
They're very close here. As
Oh, a
Assetto
little
loses
bit of an-
lots of positions.
Yeah,
Any
what
idea
happened
what
to
could have happened
Assetto?
to Passato there, Matt? Can you check the replay?
Yeah, let's
Because
take
he
a
did
look
lose
Oh,
like 4
that's-
positions right now.
at the replay. So, let's see what happened.
Meanwhile, Kampadek side to side with Brewer. Backs off for a bit for the chicane. A little bit of a slide down exit, loses a bit of time compared to him, but
Oh,
makes it up with the slipstream.
Oh,
yeah,
that
Assetto
is
trying to
very
go
important. Is that contact with
yeah,
the...
around the outside of a blue flag, and unfortunately, he makes contact with them.
Oh, unlucky.
Very unlucky.
Farmer squaring up Joel Carnling ahead.
This
And,
will be very
oh,
interesting.
BMW pulling
Getting
away.
down the main straight.
Is he gonna
Does
be
Jason
alongside
Farmer have
enough?
the slipstream?
Oh, he's gonna send it turn
Will
one.
he send it? He does.
Oh, a little touch in the rear of the
Keeps putting-
BM, and they make
there's
contact.
Connolly!
No.
Oh,
Scary stuff, scary stuff.
that's unfortunate for Farmer. And
But the
now,
Swede stays ahead.
yeah,
Oh,
and the rest of the pack is now all caught up. Kamperdick's still putting pressure on Brewer. Pranzo still putting pressure on Reisenhauer.
And that's Jan Ivanov in contact with Sandy Whitman, I think. What
Whoa.
happened there? I've only seen the moments he got spun around back towards the track.
Oh, that's
my
unfortunate.
word.
Yeah, Jan losing a few positions there. Brewer doing a great job here to hold on.
Reisenhauer just got the drive-through.
No!
Reisenhauer, drive-through.
Oh, Reisenhauer!
My word. No.
Track limits drive-through, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it's got to be, I'm sure. Just as his teammate was going to
Nice.
make the move for P5. Can he do it? Oh, down the inside of Brewer. There he goes.
Does he send it? He sends it again.
Side to side, it's a little bit of a slower exit compared to the Aston Martin.
But he gets the slipstream.
Is the slipstream gonna be enough? That's the question.
Oh, I think he's going to be down the inside at turn one, isn't he? I think Kamperdick's is so good on the brakes, he's going to send
but
it.
Brewer
Oh, covers the inside though.
gives him the minimal amount of space. That was some aggressive defending.
That's very good. He parked the car exactly where he needed to.
Yeah.
And but Farmer.
As Farmer
Oh,
go, Farmer.
does Farmer get through?
Oh,
I think.
Pirai behind him, losing control of his Ferrari and spinning.
Ah, that is unfortunate.
That's just a Ferrari moment though. That
Oh.
happens to me a lot. No context there, so pretty good rejoin from him. Held his brakes from what I've seen. So, 10 out of 10 performance on that.
Camperdex just being on Scott Brewer's bumper.
Yeah, I think right now Philip needs Scott to make a mistake, but Scott's just driving his own race and not making mistakes, just putting the car where he needs it to be.
I feel like Brewer is more of a defensive driver.
I think you're
We
right.
could have seen that over
he's-
the last few laps. He's
doing a great job defending.
Assetto.
Oh, Assetto. Nick
Getting
made
through.
that very easy, I think, for Pizzetto there. Nick braking very early on the inside. Pizzetto goes, yep, I'll have that. Thank you very much. Goes up to P9. And just as we
And-
say that, Scott Brewer
Kamperdick.
gets overtaken by Philip Kamperdick. And now we got it.
Well, here's the
Check out a
commentary
replay of
curse,
that, don't we?
witnessed live.
Yeah, the comment. Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
It
you
is.
do.
Yeah.
So, I think this is coming.
The question is, does Reisenhauer know about his drive-through?
He's got to.
How
I'm
many
sure.
laps have
Oh!
passed since Reisenhauer got it?
Yeah, Scott made a
Oh.
mistake. into the penultimate corner. That is where he lost position.
Yep.
So you're right. We were talking about Scott not making mistakes. Then he makes a mistake. So unfortunately for Scott,
Yep,
down to
we
P6.
cursed him.
Competition P5.
Our apologies. I do think he will keep the P6 and be pretty happy with it, because he does have a massive gap to
For
come
sure,
up
and-
behind him.
You know, Scott's done a great race here. A brilliant return to racing for Scott Brewer. You know, so I think he can be quite happy there today. I think that's a good, solid result.
Hmm. Now coming back to the topic of Eisenhower with his drive-through,
Yeah.
That- probably will mean that his teammate Philip Kampadix will get ahead of him at the end of the race.
I would be pretty certain of that. Yep, because a drive-through is going to cost him an awful lot more than, what's that, 15 seconds. I would say Marvin might very well drop to around about P8. There he goes, he's in now. So is serving that. That promotes then Pranzo to the podium position. And it's going to be interesting then where he is going to come out.
Yeah. Then we have the
man-
very long pit straight of Imola.
Kampadix
This is
now
ridiculous.
ahead of him, so yes, his teammate does overtake him. So now he takes over the role of being the main overboost car for the race.
And it
But
is
yeah,
almost
I mean,
back to the
Eisenhower.
podium.
Oh wait, who was that? Was that Alex Wood? Yes, that was quite indeed Alex Wood spinning into the first turn. I just saw that because of Kampadix driving right by him.
Marvin then back out in P12. Oh, that's so
Ooh.
unfortunate. Loses what, 9 positions
That is
there.
extremely unfortunate.
That's a huge loss. But that's track limits for you. It's the same for everyone. Farmer's cut back up to Joel Carnley again. Could get himself up to P6 here.
Kampadix with a drive-through. What?
What? Oh no!
You
No
can't
way.
be kidding me! We
This
cast both
is-
of them!
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
That is such a heartbreak for Overboost this weekend.
I can understand why Reisenhower got it because he was under pressure from Pranzo, but it's Alex Wood turns right in a left-hander. Yeah, as okay, but Competizione wasn't really under pressure at the time. Oh, that's so unfortunate. And he serves it immediately,
Yeah.
and that's going to be
He's
decides to go for
brutal
it.
for the championship, isn't it?
You
You guys are just cursing people left and right. We're not trying to curse people. I promise we're not
Look, Sam,
trying.
it is what it is. Be happy.
Yeah.
Be happy we are doing ACC and not LMU.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, he will come out behind his teammate now. So it is back to Eisenhower being the main overboost car for the race.
Yeah. And
But yeah, it is gonna change the picture in the championship quite a bit with Valve Thunder. Did he win race 1?
He
so no, Val Thunder DNF'd race 1.
No,
yeah,
I
so,
mean as in of
oh,
today.
yeah, of today. Yes, he did. So Val
Yeah, because
Thunder.
he did not participate in Barcelona, so this
Yeah.
is his proper return to this league right now, and he's just winning both races, which really puts him on point, if not above, both of the overboost drivers.
Yep. Hey, that might mean that actually Rene Pranzo might very well take the lead of the championship today. If he can hold on to that P3. Or Andrew Prigiaco as well could very well get himself into the top 3. This is going to be very interesting for the championship. Very interesting indeed.
Samuel now
That's-
talking about hoping not to get cursed as the only GT3 Ferrari in LMU today. I will really just ask Amia to, mention you on purpose. You should have not said that. Gosh, what a race! And it's only 3 minutes left. There's only 2 laps left for the
That
leader,
has
isn't it?
absolutely flown in, hasn't it? We've seen
It
action
really has.
all the way up and down the grid, and this is going to make the championship really, really interesting. I know some drivers are going to be disappointed today, but everyone in the table is going to all crunch right up. We're going to have some great battles, and this is great.
But just out of
brilliant
all the cars on the
side-by-sides.
grid, only cars to get a drive-through were both
It's
of
the
the
Overboost.
Overboost BMWs.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, BMW,
Ooh.
quite a stable platform.
Alex is really struggling right now. He's just spun off there in Tamburello.
He's been sliding for quite a bit, and seems to be...
Yes. I wonder, you know, has he overheated the tires and not let them get back down to normal temperatures, and so it's kind of a vicious cycle? Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It could also very well be that he's just letting people that lap him pass by and puts himself at a very big disadvantage with the
Yep.
track space with that.
Yeah, very, very
Yeah.
possible. And then out on the marbles, and ends up then
We now have
losing grip. So
right now very close to Janavin.
oh, here we go.
Oh, meanwhile, Rizboy on a great comeback actually. You know, up to P9.
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
he got the drive-through
And
in
the
race
moment...
one, and yeah,
Sorry
he's-
to interrupt you.
No, all good.
The moment I mention drive-throughs, Iskandar Sadullayev gets a drive-through as well.
Oh
now in
no!
P15.
Oh, that's really
He
unfortunate
really
for
should
him
shut
too,
up.
because he's did really well to get up there to P15, and you know, after struggling there in race one, and that's going to drop him right out of the points paying positions, isn't it? So yeah, unfortunate there for car 54.
Very.
It looks like track limits are something the drivers are really struggling with today.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
And that is confirmation. Leader on
Final
the
lap.
final lap of the race.
Yeah, the leader has pretty... Valthander has it in the bag with a 15-second gap. to
Oh, he's
P2.
just
What
cruised.
race for him.
Yeah, absolutely cruised
He
to
is
it today.
cruising.
Yep. Andrew tried to hold on as long as he could, but yeah, just that pace from Valthunder today was just bonkers. As we know, Valthunder loves to do. He's an absolute machine. Consistency is key, and he's just so good at it. So he really, really deserves the win here today.
What I am really curious about is, will Sadullayev even be able to serve his drive-through with the clock now ticking down to 0?
Yeah, I would say it'll probably end up not being
no,
served.
he is ahead of Valthander. No, he is ahead of Valthander,
Okay,
so
so
if
yeah,
he does serve it
should
this
be able
lap,
to. Yeah.
he'll make it.
Sandy Whitman, unfortunately, looking like he suffered huge damage there down in P22, trying to recover the car, but it's looking like that is a heavy amount of damage, and Sandy will likely be finishing dead last here.
As for the closest battle right now, it's between Rizboy and Nick Grabnev. Both just completely blacked out cars for me because livery issues.
Yeah, well, that's
As
happening.
Valthander crosses the line.
He does and wins. That's a double win there for Valthunder. That gets his season off to finally a good start. He was on 0 points coming into this event, and now comes away with absolutely maximum points. Great stuff there for Valthunder. Andrew comes home in P2. That's a good result for him as well. That is now P2 and then a P3 and a P2. So far, finished this season on the podium. Great podium for Rene Pranzo. That's going to be very strong for him as well. That is going to be him.
Coming up into the last 2 corners, though, we have Reisenauer fighting Risboy. Will he get the position?
Here we go.
I'm sorry to interrupt you once again, Matt.
Good.
He's 0.1 behind. I don't think that's gonna be enough. He looked like he was on such a good run coming up into those 2 corners. But not gonna be enough.
Yeah, it's not. So
77 milliseconds behind.
Very, very close.
Yeah, Risboy holds on. And Reisenauer P10 then. And Ivanov 11. Kimi Rai in 12, Averka 13. Camp predicts he's going to be disappointed with that today, 14. Crossland 15.
Not sure. Not
Yeah,
sure.
Tancredi can very well.
Yes.
Yeah, I
no,
think he's
sure,
got it.
no. Yeah.
So Crossland 15, Tancredi 16, Lorenzetti. Whereabouts is he going to come across the line? 17.
Ooh, I think Sadalive did get a 30-second time penalty because of not being able to properly serve his drive-through.
That's right. It did convert
Oh,
there at
because
the end.
Could it be because he did enter the pits before Velthunder was over the line, but he did not go over the line?
Yeah, that is
as
possible.
Velthunder.
Yeah,
that is very unlucky.
Which is why it then converted. But actually, 30 seconds might have been better than actually serving it, because the drive-through seemed to cost the drivers an awful lot of time. But anyway, there we go. Yep, Jason did very well there today, and he got a good, strong result in both races. I think Jason can be very happy with himself, despite losing a lot of positions there in the second race. But he did well to come back up through the grid and get a good, strong result in the end. So, let's see. Valthunder, let's move him into the box. Let's move Mr. Carneling in as well. But first of all, we'll start off with Mr. Valthunder. Valthunder, first of all, first race, a bit of pressure from behind the whole time from your fellow BMW driver. Second race, a bit quiet. Talk us through how that was today.
So first of all, I'm happy because I missed the first 2 races, unfortunately. So today I managed to get back on track. At the first race, it was my mistake, everything. I make a mistake with my tire pressure, so I was racing from the start till the end with 26.3 psi in front and 25.9 psi at the rear. So my car was completely unstable.
Yikes.
And at the second race, everything was perfect, and I managed to have the consistency that I normally have.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, absolutely brilliant result. And as you say, that does bring you back into contention in the championship. Now, you did miss out on points in the first 2 rounds. So that does mean then that you are behind your rivals. But how are you feeling this season? Still confident that the rest of the season can go well. I think some good rounds coming up for you. Looking forward to the racing.
Yeah, of course. The season it's very long. It has a lot of points on the table. I have managed again back on the first season that I became champion to return from minus 120 points.
Yes,
so
that's true.
I don't see how is that can change.
True.
I will try my best. There are some incredible drivers. Competizione, it's very consistent. It's very fast driver. He really pushed me to the limit in the first race, even while my car was completely unstable. So most of the time I was just fighting my car instead of fighting with him. But I'm looking forward, and I hope to have some great races till the end of the season.
Great. Eric, Maxim, any questions?
I would maybe have a small question for Velthunder. How does it feel to be back in the front of the grid without any issues? Does it, Because you had a little bit of a rough
It's-
start to the season, and then
Yeah.
second
I
race you
have a
won there
little
as
bit,
well.
Yeah, the first race, I got crashed 2-3 times. I don't remember. I want to forget that I have my own moment that I get angry and I write what I write on the paddock. I know it was a mistake, but sometimes you just can't control your anger. At the second race, I have unfortunately missing it because it was a company party for the new year, so I had to be there.
Mhm.
So today I came with almost without any preparation to race because I had a rough, busy week, the whole week. So everything I managed from regardless of my pace today, I managed it on the practice we had before the race and afterwards.
Wow, very well done
Okay, so
indeed.
very great result from you then. You came, you saw, you conquered, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very well done. Thank you very much, Val Thunder, and good luck for the next round. Joel, an interesting race there today. I think you had some great battling, P8 and then a P6, and that gives you some good, strong results for the table, and should hopefully move you up the table a little bit. So, how are you feeling about that race today?
Yeah, this felt a lot better than the first two races of the season, at least. I was trying really hard to defend from Farmer, but I guess I'll be happy with P6.
Yeah, he was a very, very quick driver indeed, and we were watching very, very keenly there to see if you could defend him. But yeah, at the end of the day, he's a very, very quick guy. But I think you've got to be proud of finishing P6 there in the main event. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit better than I expected. So I'm happy to place higher than 15th this season. So
Yes.
yeah,
Exactly.
hopefully some good points. Two races.
Good. So overall in your season, what's the target? Better than last season, hold the same position. There are a lot of really, really good drivers out there. The grid this season is absolutely stacked. So what's the overall target for the season?
I mean, last season I got P5. I don't know if I would be able to do that this season, but it would be nice to get maybe a podium if I'm lucky.
Excellent. Well, good luck. I hope that we do see you on that podium step someday. That would be a great result. Max and Eric, any questions? Eric, give you a go.
No, I don't have any questions. I'd say congratulations, grattis.
No
Tackar.
problem. All right. Thank you very much then, Joel, and good luck for next week as well. And with that then,
thank you.
guys, no problem. We are going to wrap up. We saw so many interesting things go on there today. The big hit today, I think, is our two championship leaders getting those drive-throughs. That's really, really going to hurt them in the championship, isn't it, guys?
It is, yeah.
It was a
This will be very
shocking
interesting.
thing to watch.
True, that is true. But I think what they can take home at least is that this could very well count as their drop round. And that still means that they have one win each. And Marvin, with that podium, they can then forget about this round and hopefully come back stronger next time. Marvin looked like he kept that nice and clean during that whole event, which hopefully means he won't have a pit lane start anytime soon. And then we can see him up there at the front, really, really fighting with the guys. I'm really looking forward to round 4, guys. What about you?
Yeah.
Same, but I'll let Eric speak.
I'm looking forward for the racing. I don't like Paul Ricard very much, but yeah, it would be very fun to see, especially with the championship battle that's currently ongoing and all the drama and all the battles. Yeah.
Very much so. Maxim, any final thoughts?
Mentioning the championship battle, quick question about the drop rounds. Do they go off of based on worst position in the race or least points gained?
Least points gained. So,
Okay.
yeah, so it depends on how they did in the first race as well.
Yeah, because right now, looking at the standings, Reisenauer keeps his P1 spot provisionally before the penalties.
Yes.
With 102 points, with René Franzo moving up to P2 and sharing the same amount of points with Philip Kampenix. Both at 96 points, so the next race will be a crazy one. I am personally looking forward to it. It's on one of my favorite tracks. I am gonna get judged for that. I love Paul Ricard. I love the long straight.
Yep. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to generate a lot of good fun racing because that long straight gets drivers side by side, which is great. We love to see that. So, thank you very much for joining us here today. We really look forward to seeing you next week. Please do not miss it. The rest of the season is going to be absolute fire. Whether you are a Jason Farmer fan, hello, or whether you're a Val Thunder fan, I'm sure you're out there as well, or an Overboost fan, I'm sure you're all out there too. Please make sure, tune in next week. We will be right back bringing you all the action. But don't forget as well, we have got Le Mans Ultimate later on today. We visit Imola. Once again, it is a 120-minute race tonight, so a little bit more racing out there today, which is great. We're bringing more of that racing action to you, and it is going to be great to watch that. So please don't miss it. Come back next week and see us on track for Paul Ricard. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye.